Hey, what's up, guys? This was the last video. There wasn't really much to it. I had some shoes, I explained them, and then I put them back in the box. So make sure you check this one out. Peace.
We must pay homage to him.
Yo, peace, and love. I'm feeling good today, I'm trying this new mushroom coffee, and I think it's working out. But today, we have the Air Jordan 11 12 flu game, and I don't know how that happened to the box, which is very interesting. And I noticed that sticker right there. That's usually what they put on sneakers that come from GOAT. And I was like, why did they do that? It's just kind of weird. But the flu game's here. You know what? Hold on. Let me check something. I want to check something. Let's see if that code actually does anything. I actually never tried it, even from GOAT. Let's see. It's just pulling up a text file. Yeah, I didn't pull up anything. I was just curious. But let's try the little label. Let's see what we get here. Okay, it goes to Nike. I think that's what it's supposed to do, but let's check these out. And shout out to Lily over there at Sneaker 8890. They're a long time friend of mine. They sent me tons of sneakers, so shout out to you guys. I love you guys. But back to the flu games. This was an interesting drop. I actually did not try for the drop. I slept in, but my guy Russ, he really wanted this pair, and he did not hit. He hasn't been having the best luck with the Sneakers app, and I've been explaining the Sneakers app experience for some people in the past, like this past year, the beginning of this year, and it's just been harder. Basically, he's not getting the sneakers, the GRs like he used to get. It just seems like overall the Sneakers app is being a little bit more selective, a little bit more stingy. I don't know what it is, but this pair is really, really nice. I know the leather looks a little shiny. I got like 3 lights over the top of them. I kind of switched up my lighting system while I just added another light until I move. And I think these look really good. And the pairs that I've seen going around, other reviewers reviewing them, they look just as good. I haven't really seen any bad pairs going around. And the retail pairs that they made, they're definitely on par with, I mean, it's really not hard to make a 12. Like the 12 it's not the most complex design. As you can tell, it's a very simple shoe. That's why it's been very popular. It's a very, very durable shoe. They will last you a long time. They're like tanks. They're even great to play basketball in 2025. And as I alluded to on the on-foot intro part, these are the flu games because Jordan allegedly had the flu in the playoffs, and he had an amazing game, and Scottie Pippen was holding on to him like, I got you, Mike. But then, that's kind of a legend or a myth now. And in the documentary that he dropped, I think over the pandemic, it turned out it wasn't really the flu. It could have been food poisoning. It could have been a hangover. They say, who knows? I was just happy that they won the game. He put on an amazing performance against the Utah Jazz back in the day. I was actually watching that on my 27-inch JVC TV. It was good times back then. But back to the sneakers, it's good, guys. The quality is really nice, as you can see. All of the Jordan 12s back then that he released, they were all great colorways. And this is when an NBA player only wore, a signature player only had like maybe 3 or 4 colorways they wore the entire year, and they were based off the uniform colors. Now, LeBron wears every single color in the world except purple and gold shoes. Like everyone just wears green shoes if you're playing with the Knicks. They wear pink shoes if you're playing with the Timberwolves. And I think that's a good thing. But back in the day, it wasn't like that. And I think that the shoes were kind of more coveted because there weren't so many pairs released. Okay, but right now I'm actually showing you guys a pair from 2003. Yes, that's how long I've been in the game. Actually longer than that. And here's the new one. Here's the 2003 pair. And as you can see, I'm having some sole separation with these. And if anybody knows how to fix that or wants these shoes, hit me up because I might just get rid of them. I'm probably not going to repair them. I already have another pair of Flu games, so I'm not really too concerned about this pair. But I just wanted to show you guys the differences between the two. It's not really a fair comparison because these are obviously from a long time ago. 2003 is a long time ago, and some of you watching this video probably weren't even born around that time. We're really young. I was probably like, what, 22 or 23 years old. And after 2003, they released them in 2009, which was that funny pair that actually had the little Flu face on them. And they weren't leather, they were like nubuck, which they were okay. It's just you can't tinker around with the OGs like that. A lot of people were mad about it. I didn't even pick them up. And it's kind of funny, this picture here says, "Are you good with emojis on kicks?" I mean, back then they weren't. And then they released them again in 2016. And that's the pair that I have before this 2025 pair. And while I'm just observing the 03s to the 2025s, you can tell like the leather is a lot more shiny. See, look at this sole separation. This just really breaks my heart. And I'm kind of silly because I was wearing these on court probably in like 2019. And I was like, man, something feels weird on the court. And I looked down and these were separating. Oh yeah, the red will eventually just kind of wear away as well. And like I said, man, 12s are tanks. I obviously had this shoe for like, what is that 20 years? That just sounds crazy to have a shoe that's 20 years old. Shit, older than 20 years old. 25 years? Wait, 22 years. Yeah. Wait, 20, I don't know. I also have the Taxis from a while back as well. Not from the OG 97 pair when these were released, but, you know, from maybe the early 2010s. But these are dope, man. Again, shout out to Sneaker 8890. Again, I didn't try to hit on these, and I actually should have. I should have tried to hit on them for Russ, but I was just sleeping. Saturday is my sleeping day, so I was like, you know what, I'll just get someone to send me a pair. And I'm glad they did. I didn't see too many social media fights over these, or I'm just not aware of them like they did those 9s that just dropped. And I've always been torn between these. I think they're calling them the Cherry 11s, the 12s now. We used to call them just the white and red Jordan 12s, but now they're calling them the Cherries. And I've always liked the Cherries the best out of all the 12s. They always just looked the best on Jordan's feet when he was playing on TV. I mean, all his shoes look great on his feet, but when he went from the Taxis and then he put the Cherries on, it was just it, man. It was such a time to be alive. But that's it. That's my video for today, guys. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Colo Culture. I will catch you in the next one. Peace, love, and light, and I'm out. Back to my mushroom coffee or whatever. It's actually not that bad. Put some turmeric in it, some nutmeg, and you're good.